Now, after all the major updates that happened with Paul Pogba and Manchester United on Wednesday, after the reports exploded in France from the Quip that a deal had been agreed, and the crazy chain of events that happened, that, there's a link in the description. I've gone through them and explained them in full because it got very, very complicated. It's a little bit quieter on Thursday, but there's still some important things to discuss. Gianluca Di Marzio has given another update, and the important part to note here is that Mino Raiola has gone to Miami to speak to Paul Pogba. Now, Di Marzio says that negotiations are at an advanced level already with Manchester United. As you'd expect, a bid's already gone in, bid's being rejected. And he's saying that Madrid are lurking, but the negotiations with Man United are at such an advanced stage that it's going to be very difficult for them to come in and spoil the party. Now, what should we take from this update? Obviously, Raiola is Pogba's agent. He's also Lukaku and Ibrahimovic's agent. Both of them are in Miami. That's a good point to note. But the issue with this Man United deal is all in relation to Raiola and the percentage that he wants. Because he wants 20%, I think that's what he's allowed 20% of the deal, which is worth around about 20 million, which is just a ridiculous amount for a football agent to earn from any sort of transfer. Now, Juventus don't want to pay that. Man United don't want to pay that. And the issue isn't in relation to how much we're going to pay for Pogba. It's the add-ons on top that come with Raiola. Do Juve pay that? Do Man United pay that? That's the sticking point here. Hopefully, Raiola is going to Miami to tell Pogba, he said, I thought about it. I'm going to reduce my fee, which is what Repubblica, an Italian outlet, is saying that Mourinho has asked Raiola to drop his percentage because it's ridiculous. 20 million, you could buy players for that. And it's a football agent sets to earn that off a player moving between clubs. It's pure madness. Mourinho has also been talking about Pogba. In a candid interview he's done out on tour, he didn't name Pogba specifically, but put two and two together, it's quite obvious. Here's what he had to say. He said, "I'm not going to try to make you naive and believe that we are not trying for one player, Paul Pogba. We set 4 targets for us. We got 3 of them, and we are going to get the 4th. We established a profile of 4 players to improve the squad, to give us more options, especially adapted to my way of thinking about football. Everybody speaks about one, Paul Pogba. He didn't say that, but I'm adding it. But it wouldn't be a surprise for me if it's not him and it is another one because we went for profile. We have 2 more options in front of us and we are going to close one." A couple points to note from there. It's clear that Pogba is United's first target in this area. And it doesn't surprise me that Mourinho is going after him. In the terms of the profile of a midfielder that Manchester United need, it's Pogba. We need a powerful, energetic midfielder that's capable of passing, that's capable of tackling, that's capable of scoring goals. We need an all-round midfielder, somebody who can add to attack and help in defence not at the same time, but has got the energy to do both. And there aren't many midfielders around who can do that. Pogba is one of the best ones. Potential alternatives, you could say Blaise Matuidi. I think he's 29, the PSG midfielder. He's very much in that mould as well. And if this Pogba deal does fall through, there are alternatives. Not as good as Pogba, but we're not going to be left empty-handed. Let me know in the comments below, who would you want to sign if this Pogba deal fell through? Because I think that'll be very interesting to talk about. And speaking about interesting to talk about, here's the latest front pages from Italy and Spain. As we can see, Marca, Sport, Mundo Deportivo and AS are all focusing on Andre Gomez rather than anything to do with Paul Pogba. And that actually might affect the Paul Pogba situation because as far as Di Marzio was concerned, Juventus was going to be Gomez's destination. Now, Barcelona have swooped in at the last minute to usurp Juventus and usurp Real Madrid, which is where he was expected to go. And he's now joined Barcelona. So in terms of Pogba alternatives and Pogba replacements for Juventus, Gomez has been scratched off the list. And if we look at the front pages as well, in Italy, we've got Corriere dello Sport and we've got Gazzetta. Neither of them are talking about Pogba at the moment. So as I said, it's a little bit of a quieter update on Thursday. The important note to take away from this is Raiola is meeting Pogba in Miami, hopefully to tell him he's going to reduce his fee and he's going to pack his bag to Manchester. So that's it for the update. Drop a like on the video as always and subscribe to United People's TV if you're new, and we'll see you soon.